Two brothers search a post-apocalyptic wasteland for antibiotics to save their sister, who's dying from tuberculosis. This is a story about family, about friendship, and above all else, unconditional love. The kind of love we all strive to experience, and most importantly, to give. Free. Ashes is the story of a family, and this family that has already been through a lot is put through an even tougher situation. They lose everything, and they set out to save their sister, to save the only thing that they have left.
My character is Julie Walker, and she is the fraternal twin sister of Mark and the younger sister of Tom. And Tom and Mark pretty much are the only family she has, and the two people that have raised her. So she has a very close bond with both her brothers, and especially to Tom, who is like a father figure to her.
Tom is the elder brother of Julie and Mark, and he's kind of like the parental figure in their lives. Pre-apocalypse, if you would like to say, he's the pillar of strength in that family. But as the world changes around them, he kind of internalizes that a lot more than his siblings, I would say. And he's not the person that he was after things go down, and that's where a lot of his struggles come from.
Mark and Julie are best friends, but they're also fraternal twins, and that Tom is kind of like a father figure, yet also a brother at the same time. Those are very interesting relationships, and they leave a lot of potential for exploration and just kind of figuring out what that really means to each individual and why it's important.
I am playing the role of Vanessa Ramirez. She's a very strong character in the fact that, before this whole thing happened, if you take her back to, her childhood, she grew up in a very military family. Her brother Antonio, her sister Maria were both in the military, as well as her father. From an early age, she really kind of had this idea of what she wanted to do and who she wanted to be.
They're on a 4-day mission to a facility that may or may not have the antibiotics that she needs. She's dying. She's almost down for the count. The doctor told them right before they left that she could die any day now. And so they're struggling because they're struggling with the idea of like, well, is there really any hope? Should we just spend these last few days, last few hours with her? Or should we go and try to save her anyway? Ashes takes place in a post-apocalyptic nuclear fallout world because it's really a story about family, and it's a story about sticking close to what's important in tough times. When I tell a story, I don't always have it all figured out. I come up with a theme or a character that I just want to explore, and I want to establish. And I end up in a place where I search for the proper setting and the proper place where this story would be most dynamic. And with Ashes, I arrived at the post-apocalyptic nuclear fallout world because literally they lose everything. Their life changes. They have absolutely nothing left. And the only thing that maintains their humanity, the only thing that keeps them human, is this idea of family.
Ashes takes place in a post-apocalyptic nuclear fallout world, a wasteland destroyed by war. As cinematographer, one of my primary objectives is to match the aesthetic with the emotion and energy of the story and performances. We have chosen to desaturate color to further emphasize the disconnect from what we understand as humanity. Also, we shall create a high-contrast image using both available and artificial light to enhance the features of the characters in the environment. At this point, our post-production team, colorist, and I will be able to take the photographed image and further enhance it to create the gritty, desaturated, and disconnected aesthetic we desire. We'll be shooting on a Canon C100, which is equipped with a Super 35mm Canon CMOS sensor. This camera provides an image quality far superior to that of a DSLR, which only further enhances the visual of Ashes. Our level 1 budget of $6,000 is what we need to get Ashes off the ground floor and into production. It doesn't leave us a whole lot of wiggle room, but it will provide us with the basic tools necessary, such as lighting, grip, and camera equipment, to get most of the shots we visualize. Our Level 2 budget of $8,000 will provide us with additional tools that will not only save time, but greatly increase the quality of our production, such as additional grip and lighting equipment, a professional dolly, crane, and a few other higher grade time-saving tools, like a cart to carry our equipment, rather than just with our arms. Simple, but effective. Our Level 3 budget of $11,000 is absolutely ideal and possibly essential. Thankfully, due to our diligent scouting, the locations we have secured already make our film stand out as professional, unique, and visually expensive on a very minimal budget. It is our ideal to have the tools necessary to fully create the visual we desire. This includes a professional colorist, higher quality equipment, and additional crew members to speed up the production process. This third level will give us all the tools we require to shoot Ashes the way it deserves to be filmed.
Ashes is a story about a family remaining whole in a broken world or situation. It's a story about the kind of unconditional love that only a brother, sister, mother, father, or friend can provide. We thank you for all the continued love and support throughout this entire process. It's because of you and your contribution that we're able to take our vision and make it a reality. This one's for you. Steve out.